From living out of my car to building $1 million business, I know the American dream is alive and well, but it wouldn't have been possible without certain principles. Today I'm sharing the first of these principles and related products that I hope will make a difference. This isn't just a product launch. It's the culmination of 5 years of work and a deep belief in the power of fundamental truths. Join me as I reveal the products and the story behind them.
3, 2, 1.
In 2019, I sat at breakfast with my wife and 4 sons. I'd struggled with how to make MyNiceTie more interesting, and I had an idea. What if I created products that make people more successful? My wife looked at me questioningly. Like, more than just confident in a necktie? Yes, I said. That, but also to promote principles of success. I've been thinking a lot about success and how much easier it is to achieve when part of a community that's successful, or even a nation that's successful. What if I made menswear accessories related to principles that lead to success? That caught the attention of my 8-year-old away from his pancake. What is a principles? He said. Good question, son. A principle is a fundamental truth that serves as a foundation for behavior. For example, do you remember when I taught you to keep your eye on the ball to catch it better? Eye on the ball. Keeping your eye on the ball is a principle of successfully catching it. I like principles, Boyd responded. Fast forward 5 years and I'm here in central Utah. I just got our first limited run of principled accessories, which I'm incredibly proud to share with you in a moment. I sit back in my chair and scratch my head as to why it took 5 years to get here. Well, a pandemic hit and the other business, the one that funded the dream, nearly tanked. But I kept going, decided on the first principle, created a symbol in colors, and worked through issues with color at the factory. To choose the first principle, I thought about principles that contributed to my own success. From being the child of a single mom, almost dropping out of high school and living out of my car, to marrying and having a family, starting a business that brought in over $1 million, and improving the world with MyNiceTie. The American dream is still alive and I'm proof. So what principles led to America's success? In Independence Hall, Pennsylvania, the founding fathers risked their lives to declare liberty. The Declaration of Independence was followed by war and bloodshed. After liberty was achieved, the founders gathered again to form a more perfect union and, quote, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. They created the Constitution, which established 3 branches of government. But the Constitution almost failed because it didn't protect individual rights. So the first order of business of the first Congress was to protect freedom of religion, speech, press, and other ideas. I contend that this First Amendment is one of the most important factors of the success of America. And of those freedoms, I chose freedom of speech as our first principle. So without further ado, I introduce to you our first freedom of speech products, voice and synergy. The symbol is a bird breaking a barbed wire chat box. The bird is a classic symbol of freedom. The barbed wire chat box represents efforts to constrain speech, but the bird breaks through the barbed wire. The tie is woven in 100% silk and is self-tipped. The inner lining is thick to give you a nice full knot no matter what knot you choose. I recommend the half Windsor or the 4-in-hand knot. The symbol in gray is shown on a sea of abundant blue, which goes great with tan suits, brown suits, or gray suits. The socks match the tie but not in design. The sock features all the colors of freedom of speech. One stripe is chaotic, representing the diversity of ideas. The other stripe represents how diverse ideas are brought into order and truth. The colors are traditionally related to freedom and chosen to symbolize freedom of speech. Yellow is for energy and success. Blue is trusted for truth. Sky blue represents the wide expanse of freedom. and gray for diverse thinking. This is a limited run of 50 and will send you a signed certificate of authenticity and a number. We will make additional runs of these designs but without certificate. And just like Boyd at breakfast, I hope you'll like these principled accessories as well. So what principles do you think lead to success? What principled products should we make next? I'll be in the comments waiting to hear from you. For the student of history, it isn't hard to see why the founding fathers thought that freedom of speech was and is important. The examples are abundant. Socrates standing up to the corrupt leaders in Athens, Galileo sharing the truths of the solar system, Martin Luther speaking up and starting the Protestant Reformation, Voltaire sparking the Enlightenment, William Wilberforce giving voice and freeing the slaves in England, Susan B. Anthony helping women gain the right to vote, and Mikhail Gorbachev's glasnost leading to the fall of the Berlin Wall and the fall of the USSR. Society has come so far because of people exercising this right, even at their peril. But as the world reminded us during the pandemic, we are only one generation from tyranny if we don't remember how our liberties were gained. There are three main reasons we must continue to support freedom of speech. One, it prevents tyranny, meaning powerful people struggle more to enslave us. Two, it is a natural right, meaning we instinctively know that no one should be able to tell us or force us to shut up. And three, it allows us to discover truth, meaning that if we have a marketplace of ideas, we can more easily attain health, wealth, and wisdom. In a future video, I'm going to share 3 poignant stories, one for each of these reasons, so definitely subscribe. In addition, wearing our Voice and Synergy products will benefit you in a couple ways. First, you'll be able to show your values with your dress. Second, you'll help us promote principles of success by making more products like these. Third, as always, your purchase helps lift people out of poverty. Link in the description to our cause at MyNiceTie for more information on that. They risked everything so we could speak freely. The question is, will we? The pandemic showed us freedom of speech isn't guaranteed. Governments and tech can stifle it. But we won't. Wear a limited edition Voice and Synergy to stand for truth, fight tyranny, and look good doing it. I chose to focus on freedom of speech first, but what principle should we focus on next? I'll be hanging out in the comments if you'd like to discuss. Learn more about the secrets of America's success in our Capitol Rotunda video here. If your suit looks plain without a necktie, try this video on how to fold a pocket square. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button for more principled gear. And most importantly, gentlemen, keep looking classy. I'll see you at the top.